So let's talk about the 5 essentials. Everybody ready to get started? Okay. So the first essential that you have written there, okay, to get you completely healthy as possible, okay, is what's called having a maximized mind. Here's what this has to do with. Having a maximized mind is this. I need everyone to always understand the difference between a health, wellness, and preventative model of healthcare that we grew up in versus a sickness and disease model. Here's a sickness and disease model. If you weren't born totally as healthy as you should, you need to be in the medical model to do those things, whether it's medicine, surgery, or anything possible to get you to your body to function as healthy as possible. That's the medical model. It's needed. It saves life. It saved my mom's life and my dad's life. It saved plenty of lives. But once we get your body at a certain level, most people need to move over into the health, wellness, and preventative model, which states that you want to be as proactive and preventative in your life as much as possible. It's what we call passive healthcare into active healthcare. See, this medical model is somewhat passive. It sort of looks at things, well, when I get this, or when I'm diagnosed with heart disease or cancer or high cholesterol, or I become overweight or I'm depressed, then I'm going to start to do something. It's being reactive. The health, wellness, and preventative model, right? The holistic, the whole person model is getting you to be proactive in your health and not waiting for something to happen. Right? It's being proactive in everything. And that also has to do with your relationships, right? Your love and your physical body. It has to do with it all. You can't separate the two, right? One affects the next. We want you to be spiritually healthy and physically healthy. Let's both of them together. This maximized mind that we want you to live in this health, wellness, and preventative model also opposes the medical model of this, that we just treat your symptom. In other words, just if you have an ache or a pain or a cold, that we just treat your symptom to make you feel better. So your symptom is a warning sign that your body's not functioning right. If you have a headache or asthma, or you feel tired and you're fatigued, or you're feeling depressed, and I'm not worth anything, and I can't do that, and no one likes me, and I'm not a good doctor, and I'm not a good husband, and I'm not a good wife. You gotta change the mindset. You only want to make those changes when there's an issue. But if you try to give yourself healthy things to read every day and focus on positive things in your life and hang out with positive people, and you give yourself fruit and vegetables and food that is created from the ground that we're supposed to eat, you're giving your body the best chance to function, heal the way it's supposed to. The medical model states if you have a back pain or neck pain or a headache, we just need to treat your symptom and you're fixed. And that's not true. See, your symptom is your body's way of telling you there's something wrong. So if there's a fire in here and a fire alarm is going off, do we want to just take the battery out of the fire alarm, or do we want to fix the fire? Fix the fire.
Fix the problem.
Medicine usually just focuses on symptoms, which is just let's take the battery out so we don't hear it anymore. The health, wellness, and wellness model of doctors saying let's try to figure out the cause of your problem and then raise your immune system, your respiratory system, your digestive system. It's looking at the whole person. Everybody with me? So my power to give you is first, because remember, you can't fix anything in your life unless you're aware of it. So I'm here just to shed some light and open your mind like a parachute. So understand that how you grew up and I grew up was a sickness and disease model. Unless it was emergency care, which we need. So understand this is that as you leave here today, so you never know what you may think, say, or do today will affect the lives of millions tomorrow. I might say one thing to you and it's going to change your life.